Hey friends, this is Dolynny TV. Glad to have you aboard here this morning as we get going on an early morning edition. At least that's what it feels like. 10:30 this morning. The Oilers play the Hawks at 5 p.m. And I'll say it again, just to curse it. I don't know what's been going on here lately this season, but I don't think there's much else going on a Saturday, so I think we're going to live stream tonight if all goes according to plan. And of course, with that said, it won't, but we'll stay tuned. For the Edmonton Oilers, going into this Chicago Blackhawks game, I kind of missed out on the Penguins game. So those 5 o'clock Eastern game times are really, really tough just on my schedule here, especially this time of year. But obviously, he didn't miss much up until the end when the Oilers really started pushing and made the score a little bit more respectable than it looked like it was going to be. Now that said, we go up against the Chicago Blackhawks today. And what I'll tell you about the Hawks is, well, they're basement dwellers. We know that. We know they're basement dwellers. And for the Oilers, I believe the Hawks are coming off the back half of a back-to-back. So what you want to do is capitalize on that, that's for sure, and then get going on what should be kind of a get right, get back to the swing of things victory for our team here tonight on Hockey Night in Canada. So what else we know for the Oilers is Evander Kane spoke yesterday. Lots of answers, lots of questions, we're still really not sure how this is all going to play out. Obviously, if you've been following social media over the past 24 hours, all the cap space implications, every little scenario has been broken down. And quite frankly, I understand none of it because basically anything that I understood, once again, has been flipped on its head, reversed, and now something else is true. So I'm just going to stay out of the cap space situation with Evander Kane. But what we do know is 4 to 8 weeks from now, we'll kind of have a better timeline. I mean, I guess to say that's a swing of a month before he's ready, and then a swing of a month before we truly know what's going on if it takes the 8 weeks. So that leaves us, whether it be sometime mid February or sometime just after the trade deadline for the Edmonton Oilers. That's when you're looking to know for sure what's going to go on with Evander Kane this year. We talked about having an update soon. Obviously, that came the next couple of days after. But for the Oilers is really you want Kane back no matter what, because even not at 100% of his game prior to the injuries here suffered as an Edmonton Oiler, he is still going to be an effective player for you. That's the thing is Kane injured isn't. Again, 100% healthy versus 100% of the game he was playing before he got hurt here over the past 3 seasons or whatever it's been with the Oilers. That's your difference, right? Is for Evander Kane, if he comes in super healthy and ready to go to bang bodies, that's going to be a night and day difference maker in the Oilers lineup to begin with. Yes, we all have loved what Jeff Skinner has done for the Oilers over the past 2 weeks, but unfortunately, you look at Jeff Skinner versus Evander Kane. I know which player I'm choosing to have in my lineup, especially in my middle six, and I think that choice is obvious for a lot of other folks as well. So we'll see what happens here as the Oilers evolve along, but again, the plan to maybe LTIR him until the playoffs seems like maybe not a bad idea. I'm not 100% sure if you're allowed to sneak him down to Bakersfield for a couple of conditioning games, whether it be in the playoffs or whether it be the last 2 or 3 games of the regular season, if you're just going to have him come back in the playoffs. I'm not sure what the cap implications are of that, but that may very well be the best case scenario for the Edmonton Oilers. Friends, for right now, though, it's a 5 p.m. puck drop against the Hawks on Hockey Night in Canada. We'll get to that a little later on today, but I wanted to touch base with you and just make sure we're staying up to date with what's going on. I am up on, oh dear,